Good morning. We are spending a few days getting my life together in a very big and needed way. Obviously, if you've watched recent videos, you're aware of the fact that I haven't quite been myself the past few weeks, but I'm getting back there. And I have started to feel just like a little bit overwhelmed because there's so many things that it's like I keep adding to my mental to-do list without actually like writing anything down or like putting it on my Google Calendar or keeping organized in any sort of the way, which leaves the brain feeling overwhelmed and like I don't know what's going on and like I need to get my life together. I feel like I'm at capacity again to be able to like have actual healthy goals or even just like intentions of how I'm spending my days in ways that can be best for me and get things that I need to get done in a day. Or try my darndest. It's been a while since I've needed to do a video like this. Right now is a bit desperate need, so I am excited because I love these videos. Unfortunately, I am about to go to work, which means that we'll mostly be starting after work today with the remaining energy that I have at the end of the day. It's just like little buzzing bees up here. Breakfast today is a cheddar jalapeno bagel getting toasted right now from Einstein Brothers, and then 4 eggs. Outfit today are my teal scrubs and a Brett Blair Foundation t-shirt that is a big one, so you can't really get a good bump date. But not yet undeniably pregnant, but I'm still definitely growing. I have been so excited all week for the 4-day work week and having Friday off. The bummer part of which, it is not that, and I do actually in fact work tomorrow. I just like cannot get it through my head. So many times through this week I've thought about it being a 4-day work week, and it just never has been. Granted, Zach is out of town this weekend, and so I dropped him off at MARTA this morning to go to the airport, and so I think in my head it was like, okay, Zach's gone. Zach has a 4-day week, 3-day weekend, so I must too. And also last week was 4th of July, or like we observed the 4th of July holiday on Friday, so it was a 4-day work week, and it's just not my truth this week, but I've been so excited for it. Anyways, locking in vlogs may look a little bit different in this season of life, a little bit maybe less impressive in this season of life than ever before. I definitely feel that I'm out of like the first trimester trenches and I have energy back. So now I'm at the point where I just kind of feel like a slump. I just kind of feel like a slob. And granted, all that to say, like still pregnant, so I do still have that excuse. But today, tomorrow, the next day, I will be locking in because I need it. I really need it. I was so excited to show you guys my new plants outside, but I was looking out there and a storm passed through a little bit ago and I was looking and I was like, oh my gosh, something is missing. So I walk out to see what the issue is. My new tomato plant. So I'm gonna have to be so careful picking it up and putting it back in. I also don't get, it was up here, so I don't get how it landed this direction no matter what the wind was. I'm really confused on that. I'm really upset about that because that would have been an incredible tomato, but like everything's all over. Like if you see like all of that, just everything's all over. All of my lantana buds got, I guess, blown off in the wind. That's what's making me think it was super windy. My cone flowers all seem relatively okay. They're all new. This is our mint. See, how did the tomatoes, they were up here. The tomatoes were up here. I just moved the peppers, but how did the mint stay upright and the tomatoes didn't? And then these are a pepper. My best guess, though it doesn't quite check out in my head, is that in the wind, the tomatoes flipped like this, and then the pot came over that side, and that's how they landed like that. It just didn't make any sense to me. Still doesn't really. That's my best guess. I am gonna see if I can ripen the lost tomato. I don't think there's a strong chance that it'll ripen in here, but better than just letting it sit out there and do nothing. I'm officially starved, so I'm gonna warm up some dinner. I did not know that the beginning of my walking in journey would be with plant care. I was really excited to show you the plants because I'm very excited for them, but that stressed me out a little bit. I worked all day Friday and was super crazy busy, like all day at work. I also feel like there's something going wrong with my bangs that I don't know how to fix, so ignore me, I guess. No, I think I saw like all of my patients, and it wasn't because I was looking for things to do. It was just like somehow I was finishing up various things, like getting other things started. Like some people were in person that hadn't been in person for a while, so then it was important for me to go see. Like it was a lot of busyness, and then I stayed a little bit late to finish writing my notes just because I don't want to start a Monday morning next week with notes still in process. So you didn't see it because it wasn't at home, but crazy productive Friday. And then today I am feeling a little bit stressed about all that I would like to do. It is all self-imposed thing. Yeah, it's all self-imposed. The biggest thing that's a little bit stressing me out is that today is Saturday and I post videos on Sunday, and I do not yet have tomorrow's video. And that's not because I don't know what it is. I've had it like planned in my head for the longest time, but I still haven't even like bullet pointed out what I want to talk about. So I need to do that, film it, and edit it all today if I can pull that off, which I think hopefully I can. It just takes literally doing it. So that's one part of the locking in, being crazy productive. Another part is that I'm about to go get groceries because we're out of food. I don't know if I'm getting like a full grocery trip. I don't know what I'm getting. We'll just see when we get there, I suppose. I have a facial at 1 p.m. Oh, so that's the other cutoff. I need to film before that or else I would look a mess and like so pink. So facial at 1 p.m. I want to put away all of the laundry that I've been working on doing. I've been proud of myself for like doing it all, but need to put it away so that it's actually complete. And then there was one more thing I feel like. Oh, I do want to work out today. I think that my body and my energy can handle it, hopefully. And I think I'm just gonna save it for maybe like late this afternoon whenever I need either a brain break or a break from editing, something like that. Because I can do that looking a mess in my face after my facial. And so to start the day, I'm just gonna knock out groceries bright and early, and there's a Starbucks that's right by my grocery store, and I have a gift card, and the s'mores drinks came out recently. I haven't decided yet if I want to get the s'mores cold brew just to like make it be the classic thing, or I've seen a version too that's like espresso on ice that you could add like the cold foam and like a little bit of mocha and stuff too and make it taste like a s'mores. Why I maybe wouldn't want to do the s'mores cold brew is because that would be my entire caffeine allowance for the day all at once. But now that I'm thinking about it, it is Saturday, and like if I end up getting super duper tired or something like that, number one, I can nap through my facial. Number two, I could just take a regular nap. So I think maybe I'll do the cold brew actually. But first, before we go anywhere, I do have to water my plants. They've done well since the incident, but I gotta water them in the morning before they get too hot. I forgot my plan when I was actually ordering, so I got the drink that I'd already had like loaded in my cart, and it tastes s'mores-like, but it's not like actually one of their s'mores. So I just ordered literally a double espresso shot with the marshmallow cream cold foam, 1 pump of mocha, light ice, a little splash of oat milk, mocha drizzle. So I guess it leaves out the graham cracker part, but like it was good. And this was $5 for a grande because, or like in a grande cup, because it's just the 2 shots of espresso, and it's good. I'm still kind of curious now like what the s'mores cold brew is like, since that's what I said I was gonna get and I didn't end up getting it. But I was a little thrown off in the grocery store just because getting to the line, they only had the self-checkouts open, and they do have self-checkouts that are the kind that have like the belt so you can bag, which is incredible whenever it's both Zach and me together. A little bit harder whenever you're just like one person and getting an actual full grocery load. And so I ended up bagging for the woman in front of me because she was older, and like I said, it's already hard enough. Like I was kind of worried about bagging for myself, and then it's really difficult to do self-checkout whenever like if you're not as mobile and you're getting a whole grocery load. So I ended up bagging for her, so that was where I was just like a little bit flustered when I was ordering my coffee, and I got that. But then I checked out and everything, bagged, grabbed my coffee, and then back. Got a lot of good things. I don't think I'm gonna set it out for you, so sorry. I just want to get it away. Lots of fruit, lots of yogurt, milk, veggies. I feel like it's a good haul. It also took me like an hour, a little over an hour, including driving time. So I'm just feeling like, I'm feeling pressed for time because of the video that I need to plan. So that's where I'm gonna get this away. I do need to make food, but I can make food and then I can sit down, plan the video. You know what, I really didn't think this through. I don't want to put on makeup because I have my facial today. This is where I just like, all this week I've had so many things in my head. I'm like, I need to do all these things. And that's where I was like, okay, it's perfect for the locking in vlog. And I just don't feel like I have my brain on me yet. And I think that that is a product of my current condition, but I would just like to have my brain on me. I guess I can just do like all natural filming, which is fine. We'll see. I'm filming my first trimester recap video looking like this. That's what I've decided, but I'll be fine. I think I need to trim my bangs today. I think that's what I need to add. I need to like wash my hair, trim my bangs. Something's not going right. Every time I turn on the you don't care. I don't need to complain about that. I'm doing better on my stress levels because it is 11 o'clock right now. My facial's at 1. I should 100,000% be able to film this video in that time with time to spare. So that has really helped me feel like less overwhelmed. I guess when you click on a locking in vlog, you're expecting to feel like motivated and like seeing someone be really productive instead of someone like fighting for their life to do so. But let me just emphasize how proud of myself I feel for even being able to like do things, because first trimester, that was just not going to be the case. And I did struggle with that. And so there's a part of me that just feels really happy that I even like this morning I woke up feeling well rested. And I do not know the last time that has happened. Like even when I've gotten a lot of sleep, like in nights in the past 3 months, I wake up and I just feel like I could go straight back to sleep. Or like I feel like I need a nap. And this morning I woke up and I felt well rested and like ready to take on the day. So despite the way I'm talking and acting and feeling overwhelmed by the things that I would like to get done, it's like the fact that I even can pretend to be getting things done, much less be successful at it, is a really good thing that I'm like really proud of myself for. So that's what I gotta say. And I'm gonna go film, which haven't like just sat down and done a sit down video in a very long time. I'm still feeling a little rusty at vlogging, but it'll be good. And I'll have it ready for about 24 hours from now. I did it! And I'm about to leave for my facial a little bit early so I can take the recycling with me. I am unfortunately hungry despite eating my like huge bowl of oatmeal not that long ago. It is very inconvenient in my current condition. The amount of times throughout the day that I just all of a sudden get starved. But I did get, and I know I didn't show you like everything. I should have showed you this. Reduced price, $4.95. Bear Bells. That was such a win. I honestly might have one of those right now. These are also reduced price. They're not like that cheap, but $5.99 reduced price for the Quest peanut butter cups. And I kind of just figured I'm never gonna like get them probably, so I might as well just try them while they are reduced price like that. What else was good? Oh, $5.04 for Built Puff Bars, which I don't really love as much anymore, but I think Zach will eat them. That's a really good deal for them. Anything else I like? I got this granola just because I love it. Not for right now though. Aloha bars were on sale, so I got flavors I haven't tried yet before. I got oatmeal chocolate chip, coconut chocolate almond, and mint chocolate. And I haven't had a lot of bars recently. This week, apparently, that is what I'm having. And then I got a lot of fruit and everything too, which is delicious, just wouldn't be like filling. I think I just need a quick little dose of protein. And I have reached a tiredness level where I do think I will nap during my facial. It is kind of hard though, because in pregnancy, my acne has definitely gotten worse. And it kind of makes my facials be less relaxing because she just kind of like beats me up, which is great. And that is what I would like her to do because it's for the benefit of my skin. But last time I could barely fall asleep, other than I think she put a mask on me that maybe then I sat there for like 10 minutes. I think I fell asleep in that time, but other than that, I was getting beat up. There was no sleep to be had. So real quick, I'm gonna get together the recycling and then head out. And the next time you see me, I'm gonna look a mess, but it'll be for the greater good. I told you I was gonna look a little funny post-facial, and I was not lying. I've sat here for about an hour and a half and I've gotten a pretty good start on the rough cut of my video. I still have 13 just like raw unedited minutes, so that shouldn't take too long. After that is when I have to like watch through everything, add any like pictures or text I'm gonna add, do a little background music, and then because this is like a sit-down talking video, those take shorter, at least for me to edit, than like a vlog. So I feel like I got a good thing going on there. I was able to have some snacks. I actually had some chips and guac, and I enjoyed it for the first time since getting pregnant. I was really worried about myself because I used to love chips and guac and my taste for it went away, but it appears to be back. I am gonna go to the gym and work out, which I'm excited for because again, locking in vlog, we're doing it all. And I feel totally capable of it today. I feel like a typical resistance to going where it's like, oh, I'm cozy. Like maybe I don't have that much energy, but I'm gonna feel so good. I just know it after I work out. The deciding thing is just like what to do. And so what an ultimate goal would be is to go back to my like pre-pregnancy workout routine where we were doing different splits and like could rotate through the body parts I was doing, going heavy, like all of those things. And I think that that's very good in theory, but it just ends up me not, like I'm just not going. And so until I'm consistent again, I just need to do something easy, I think, or not easy, but like mentally easy where I'm not doing my own reps, doing my own exercises. And so I am gonna go back to a Sydney Cummings program. She continued making workout videos like her whole time that she was pregnant. So I'm actually gonna go through the videos that she was making while she was pregnant. The called Activate is when she, I think, was starting her second trimester. I honestly was gonna start them a couple weeks ago and just, but it starts with a 30-minute full body HIIT sweat workout, which sounds terrifying, but I'm just reminding myself, like, if I need to pause the video and take it slower, I can. If I need to drop weight, like, probably encouraged. If I need to take more deep breaths than I would have used to, like, all of that makes sense. So I'm just trying to lower the pressure, and we'll do 30-minute full body HIIT sweat, and we'll take it one workout at a time from here. It'll be good. I'm not right now just feeling like so pumped and ready and everything, but it's 5:14 p.m. right now, so I should go now or else it's gonna start just like getting late or feeling like it's late into the evening. And this gives me a good time where like I can go, I can do the workout, I can come back. Depending on my hunger levels, I can either shower and then make dinner, or I can make dinner and then shower, like, and prepare, get all cozy for the remaining editing that I have to do. And like that, if I can pull that off, which should be able to, makes for like an incredible day as far as productivity goes. Might even put away my laundry if we're really feeling crazy, but I definitely have to prioritize the video, and the laundry could be tomorrow if it needs to be. We're starting to get some color change on that tomato. I felt so proud of myself for yesterday's workout. It killed me, but I was able to actually like push and try, and it like wasn't as much of a battle like as it has been the past few months. I felt truly so incredibly proud. I'm like stiff today and like muscles are tired, but I'm so glad. And it was a full body, just like full body HIIT. So I got a little bit of everything, and I think that was the perfect way to get back into it, to really lock in, as they say. But afterwards I did come home, I showered, washed my hair. Somehow my bangs have disappeared. They're just on the side, they're just split right now, and I didn't take the time to like heat them forward. And I made dinner, and I finished editing my video last night, and I was talking to my mom on the phone for a bit of it, and so I was able to export it and get it importing while I slept. So I think it successfully imported, and now I still need to do like title, thumbnail, description, all of those fun little YouTube things. So I have my breakfast, my Asiago bagel and some eggs, and I'm just gonna sit here and get that done. That's the thing with the time crunch, but in about, I guess this is a time crunch too, in a little less than 3 hours is when I'm leaving to go pick up Zach from the airport. So if possible, like I have to get my video done first, but if possible I would also love to like put away the laundry, because I did not end up doing that yesterday. Put away the laundry and see if there's anything else around that could just be like nice and helpful to, or like better to return home to after he's been gone for a weekend. But beautiful morning. I'm hungry and I want this video to be ready to go.